I don't think I like this mission.
Sam destroyed. Fox 2, Fox 2. Tank destroyed. On left, on left.
Hey, J. Palmer.
Hard enemy radar spike. Hostiles confirmed.
Hi, Blake Duvall, Justin, 040, J. Palmer, and Dark Prince Revan. What's up? I sincerely doubt it, J. Palmer.
Approaching point of return. Maintain current course to refuel.
Mobius 1. Mobius 1, you are cleared.
Oh, hey, that heals me, too. Like, first of all, we might not finish today, and second of all, even if we do, it'll probably be like 3 hours from now, which is when I'd be cutting off anyways. I'm not going to stream a game for 3 minutes, you know what I mean?
Bandit confirmed at Vector 350. Fox 2. Got him. On my nose. Mobius 1, get out of there! Hard enemy radar spike. Here we go. Fox 2.
Ping to you, Flagant.
Tango 2, pulling back 650 feet. Die, you asshole! Mobius 1, bandit behind you. The tank on the road is friendly. Tango 4 here. Clear to engage at your discretion. Bring them in closer before opening fire. That's a kill. Bandit on your tail. Evade. Got him. On my nose. Hold your fire, Tango 5. You're engaging friendlies. Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard. Pull up. Pull up. Damn, they're pesky. Fox 2. Help! Multiple Tu-160s are inbound to New City from the northwest. Drive them back immediately. Damn fascists! They're gonna level the city! Let's flank him.
You know, I know kind of the point here is that, you know, the enemy aren't Nazis or all that, but I don't know. These guys aren't really great. They weren't really great in Ace Combat 7 either.
Fighter has yet to be sighted, but jet noise can be heard. From the military are occasionally...
Hey, Materia Keeper. Hope you're doing well.
Is that fighter with the ribbon insignia among them?
Yeah, it's more like... yeah, no. Like, we've already seen a thing where they're like, are we really targeting a civilian jet? And the only reaction to that was, do what you're told. Which is a pretty typical thing to do when it comes to, you know, being the bad guys. Hi.
Locked on. Blackjack shot down.
Hey, PM Triox.
There, over there.
God damn, those things are fast.
Don't let your flying get sloppy. Hide! Hide!
Although the populated areas have been evacuated,
Blackjack shot down.
that was an ISAF tank which just passed by us. There are tanks gathering on the highway.
Jack shot down.
Hey, Colgrim.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2. Target downed. Bandit at 12 o'clock.
God damn, those things are fast.
Flames can be seen even from here.
12 o'clock.
There they go, flying above us. These flames are only visible when they explode.
Mobius 1 shot down a target.
This is coming to you live.
Target destruction confirmed.
The bombers are passing over us now. The Erusian officer in charge of censoring broadcasts has evacuated as well. Now we can shout, victory is ours. Andre Wolski reporting for community broadcast.
What's Gundam do? Since I'm extraordinarily familiar with that, obviously.
The city has been liberated. The victory was not only a strategic one, but a symbolic one as well. Though it is still dark outside, cheering can be heard throughout the city.
You know, probably, Mr. Red. Remember, Ace Combat wasn't the only one in this era doing this kind of thing. There was also, what was it, Hawks? H-A-W-X? And there was another one, which I can't remember the name of. That's really weird, PM Triox.
The town was free at last. During the night raids, the AA gunners had strafed the town in an attempt to shoot down low-flying aircraft. The town militia had now rounded up these gunners. They retreated as well, and now their quarters stood empty. After what seemed like a long absence, Allied aircraft soared overhead. I wondered if the fateful enemy Ace, the one that Yellow 13 longed to meet, is among them. What would happen if they ever came face to face?
We'll all die like 5 times in a row, then I'll kill them.
I fell in with the routed Erusians and followed after the squadron.
Whiskey Corridor. That sounds like fun.
Whiskey Corridor is a narrow strip of land between Lambert and Amber Mountains. The enemy has deployed a large tank force at the end of the corridor as its final line of defense. Despite being outnumbered, our allies must face this enemy contingent head-on in order to advance on the Erusian capital of Farbanti. Our projected casualty rate is extremely high. We need a miracle in air support to win this battle. Annihilate enemy ground forces and provide direct close air support to our troops.
Okay. Yep, time to surface to ground. It's okay, we sold our hog, so, you know, that's gone. Hey, we have access to the SU-35. And by access to, I mean it's extremely expensive. We cannot afford that. Meh. Hey, Fife. 3,500 points. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot.
Attention all aircraft, this is Sky Eye. This is primarily a ground battle, so our duty is to provide close air support. Destroy as many enemies as possible to assist our troops forward.
I know this song. I've done a remix of this song. By request.
This is their last stand.
Central line of resistance. At Victor 320, 8 miles. Mobius 1, engage.
Halo 10, engage. Viper 9, engage. Don't worry. Just remember all that you learned during training.
Tank destroyed. Enemy defensive position. In Vector 280, 8 miles.
No joy.
Good, Zach Taft. Hopefully it didn't cost you too much.
Enemy defensive position. In Vector 280. On the nose.
Leave the enemy aircraft to our top cover. Just keep moving forward.
Tank destroyed.
There's still more on our way. I think we've been encircled. The enemy's easing in on us.
Enemy facility destroyed. SAM destroyed. Missile hit.
Now I know you're lying to me, Zach Taft. Why would you lie to me, Zach Taft? You know what happens to people who lie to me.
We need backup. They broke through our defenses.
Enemy facility destroyed. Target hit. Missed.
Lost radio contact. Everyone move forward at your own discretion. Missile! Break! Break!
Mobius 1 hit.
What hit me? Am I that out of it? I didn't even see anything coming in. Either that or I've started zoning out the enemy attack thing so hard that I'm not even hearing it anymore, which is very likely.
Missile hit.
Like, I just do not hear that SAM noise anymore at all.
Stuff ready. It's only a minute insignia. No one to annihilate. Just pin them down.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Erusian forces 4 miles ahead of us. There's 3. No, 4 cars.
I don't know. How high can you go? I'm not going to do it. I don't want to lose time. But does anybody know?
Missed.
Mobius 1, get out of there.
Enemy facility destroyed. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Depends on the plane, apparently.
Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Evade.
Tank destroyed.
Yeah, that one I saw coming. Technically. At the last second.
Break. Missile.
Hard enemy radar spike. Hard enemy radar spike.
Keep right. Mobius 1, bandit at 6 o'clock. Hard right, now.
Hard enemy radar
surround us, then engage.
Get moving. Their bombing's very effective.
Tank destroyed.
Hey, Richard.
Spread out. Don't give them an easy target. Shoot them before they capture us. That's Mobius 1 flying above us. Recon's confirmed the enemy retreat. We'll pursue him.
Tank destroyed.
So why do they call us the ribbon guy? I mean, specifically, like, what are we doing to indicate that we have a ribbon or whatever?
All units, provide cover while Charlie 4 pulls back.
Sam destroyed.
Okay.
Attention all aircraft, this is Sky Eye. This is primarily a ground battle, so our duty is to provide close air support. Destroy as many enemies as possible to assist our troops' forward movement.
By all means, point out the Mobius strip to me. Especially one they could see from a distance.
Keep an eye on those bandits. They have no room to retreat. This is their last stand. Omega 1, engage.
Central line of resistance. Victor 320, 8 miles. Mobius 1, engage.
Hamilton, engage. Viper 9, engage.
You know, as long as they see it, I'm happy, you know?
Old Anchor Point City with Victor 030, 8 miles. Landing confirmed at Victor 100.
Who, Trihexia?
Point City at Victor 040, on the nose. Landing confirmed at Victor 040. Tank destroyed. A hard enemy radar spike. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That would be really funny, PM Triox.
Tank destroyed.
Yellow 13 is the reason he sucks so much is he doesn't see action because he's the guy who has, you know, a scrap of decency to him, right? These are arcade games, Richard. They're not bonkers games. They're arcade games.
Get moving. Their bombing's very effective.
Missed. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
It's no use. We're nailed down. We've got to wait on air support. All units, provide cover while Charlie 4 pulls back.
Tank destroyed.
Combat's not limited to this area, Aurora.
Yeah, the fact that we have 50 missiles left, and I've been using them non-stop this whole mission, is probably indicative, yeah.
Sam destroyed. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Mobius 1 shot one down. Plankton, they're surrounding us.
Splash 1, Splash
You know what's kind of weird? Several of the earlier missions were pretty interesting and fun, and got their own positives for being interesting and fun. We've been doing get points in area missions for what feels like forever. And I know it's not, but these missions are not interesting or fun. They're just here. And I'm just curious if anybody else has even like remotely a similar feeling or vibe to that.
Mobius run short to create an opening for us.
That could be it, Blade Travol. And by that could be it, I mean that's probably it.
Missile shot trashed. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Yeah, these are padding missions. I agree with that. There's just not much here. I don't know. Just, yeah. I mean, there were some cool missions earlier, legitimately. But, I mean, several people said it in chat. This is probably their first game. I think 5 will really kind of indicate that.
Hard enemy radar spike.
I think we found circle.
Fox 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Yeah, I don't mind these kind of missions being, well, more or less literally padding or filler. There's something to be said for breather missions. But, like, you know?
All units report in, starting with Oscar 1. Spread out. Don't give them an easy target.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That's Mobius 1 flying above us. Fox 2.
Tank destroyed.
Yeah, for all the complaints I could have about Ace Combat 7, I think it only had this problem like a couple of times, if that. Apparently it's 3 times? I don't know. I don't know nothing. I know nothing. No, I agree. It's not, like, bad. It's just, okay. We've done this several times in a row. Can we do something, like, real? Interesting, fun?
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I think you're right, PM Trucks. Ooh, there. Pay attention more.
The other units are annihilated. Fox 2.
Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard. This is done. Someone cover me. No, wait! Hold your fire until they surround us, then engage.
It's just funny, because the missions I remember most unpleasantly from 7 were the point missions. Go figure.
12 o'clock.
But yeah, no, they weren't as bad. I don't want to sound like I'm being exaggerative. Because I am exaggerative.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Dude, that's an interesting thought. Someone, Richard, already mentioned. This would have been neat if this is like you could participate in one of these side missions to grind, for lack of a better way to put it. You know, to fill up your money, buy additional ships, buy additional weapons. You get it. I'd still do them. Because, you know, optional content is still content, but I do think it wouldn't be quite as aggravating if it was an option.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Next. Oh, actually, we have only 6 missiles left. Let's go fix that. Yeah, if I'm doing the hissing... Honestly, the hissing waste... Just don't take this personally, Blade Travel. The hissing wastes might be our new, like, baseline for bad zone design. We haven't encountered anything that bad in terms of, like, open world zones prior to that. Except for Tor. I always forget about Tor. God damn it. Other than Tor, I think we've established a new baseline. Tor is different anyways, it's an MMO. Because Corellia. Just Corellia. Like I put it out on stream, what was it? Corellia was like 20-something negatives total. Which I stand behind, by the way. Corellia was just... Man.
Check your planes.
Shred base in desert, destroy oil base, which turns into Hunt trunks into Sandstorm. Destroy fleet as Strider. Not enough already. So 4 missions total. Not too bad. Just refilling our missiles here. We are reloaded. Let's go to the bases we hit earlier, shall we? So I'm gonna give a positive that we haven't really given before. And the question is how many positives, because this is going to be kind of establishing some precedents here. How many of you played Command & Conquer Generals? And I should be playing while I do this because this is pretty brainless. The reason I bring up Generals is because I've heard people say that Command & Conquer Generals has no story. Now, they are wrong, obviously. But what they mean is that it has no plot, which they are also wrong about. The thing is, Command & Conquer Generals didn't really have characters or themes or arcs or traditional stuff. It was a military story. It was a story about a campaign, right? It's actually kind of rare that fiction will do this exact thing. Where instead of being about, you know, the deep dynamic between Luke and Vader, or, you know, how Anakin is trying to resist stuff or anything like that, it's about the war. The story is about the war, right? The reason I bring that up is I actually appreciate a good war story. It's something we talked about briefly during our Homeworld streams years and years ago whenever we did those. It's harder to do that and not be boring than it sounds. Because most of the traditional tools that you would have at your disposal to write a story aren't there, right? If it's not obvious, I'm kind of leaning towards a positive here. I kind of like the campaign in this game. It's a solid war story. It's not great, but it is there, and I think it deserves that kind of recognition. Thoughts?
What's slowing you down? Maintain a high rate of fire.
Now, we might only give it a single positive, because I've seen better. But, you know, still.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Supply supply. The enemy rear area. Hard enemy radar spike.
Box 2.
I'll take that one.
Close in on those bunkers.
Radar lock. Missed.
Shoot them before they capture us.
Enemy facility destroyed. Fox 2.
Enemy tanks destroyed.
Target hit.
Enemy fire boats. They're seared in the engine. Leave the enemy aircraft to our top cover. Just keep moving forward. Headed to our close air support areas.
Enemy facility destroyed. Missile hit.
I admit I'm not into the style personally, Loner, but I can't say that it looks bad, just not my thing.
Retreat. Gotta pursue it.
I mean, I would hope the ground targets stay in one place.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Oh,
One hit. Tank destroyed.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Let's flank him. One of ours took an artillery barrage.
So anyways. See, that's part of why I wanted to poll you guys on that one, Blade Chevals, because I'm not as familiar with 5 or 0 as you guys are. And that's probably our immediate comparison point.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed. Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
I've also noticed they pull... I don't know what to call it. A lot of RTS games did this thing. Total Annihilation comes to mind immediately. The campaign begins with us on the back foot. We're on the verge of death. The enemy is everywhere, and we've been losing on every front. But now you're here. Right? You know, that thing.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Hell, the original Command & Conquer did that while we're on the
Enemy's defensive
subject.
line is crumbling. Keep up the air support.
Move the HQ to the rear.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Did not want to target that.
Facility destroyed. Tank destroyed.
They were up to B. Nice. Out of curiosity, did they ever go any more in detail into Ulysses?
Fox 2, Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Sorry, Walker. Sorry. So now we're in bonus points. So let's see if we can get any.
Tank destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed. SAM destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed.
Yeah, that ain't happening, Dark Prince Revan. Not in a minute. I don't know if we can hit A. That's probably the only thing in... striking range here.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Radar lock. Fox 2.
That's a kill. Zone in.
Central line of resistance. In vector 040, 4 miles. Tank destroyed.
Nice power.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Oh, we got A. Yay!
Right beside you.
Tank destroyed.
Probably Dark Prince Revan. If you can't speed up timer missions, then yeah, you just...
Sky Eye here. The enemy
What can you
is
do?
in retreat. Our troops are advancing. Mission complete. All aircraft RTB.
It's okay, the French are gonna surrender, right? Like, we don't have to kill them all? They're not gonna scorch Earth on their way out, right?
The
Right?
enemy abandoned its defensive line, and the road to their capital lies open.
Hey, TSB. Happy Wednesday. Well, we're on mission 17 of however many.
The enemy GHQ is located beneath a landfill on the coast of their capital, Farbanti. Bring it under control to end this war once and for all. Our troops will enter via the Silver Bridge to the southeast and the flooded city to the south. You must attack all enemy forces and support our troops. Enemy tank forces are also closing in from the north. Destroy Johnson Memorial Bridge to stop them from joining forces from the enemy GHQ. We know that Megalith is being developed as we speak. The enemy must be prevented from using it as their last-ditch effort.
I remember it being a city, but that's about it, Warp Core. There it is, the F-22. And the F-15 active. But no, you want me to get... Okay, so do I get the F-22 or the F-15? Or the Su-37? Either way, I can afford it. Like, all three of them, actually. Well, one. One of the three I can afford. Alright, fine. We can't afford it. Hang on. Goodbye, RMO1. It did me well. You know, that's a good point. I've heard that Farbanti is a great place to commit war crimes. It's kind of the happening hit place, you know? Air to air. Yeah, we'll grab the bomb. Dithering? Remind me what dithering is. It's another point mission! Is this 5 in a row? 4 in a row? 8 in a row? 13 in a row? I know. It's actually only like 4, but still. God dang. You know what? I'm going to look this up. How many of these is this in a row? I mean, it's okay here. I don't really have much of an opinion on it, I don't think. Okay, so. This one's a, whatcha-fig, Whiskey Corridor was. That's 2. We've got Emancipation, which is score number point tip, so that's Emancipation. That's 3. And then Breaking Arrows. Oh, hey. Breaking Arrows was not a point mission, so that's only 3 missions in a row. That's not too bad. Immediately before that was a point mission. Hang on, I'm curious now. There's another point mission. Hang on. We're going to count here. We're up to 5 so far. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9 of 18. It is half. I didn't look at the last mission. So if the last mission's a point mission, then yeah.
The outcome of the war rests on you, so stay focused on what's at hand. Remember, survival is paramount. Good luck to you all. And Mobius 1, an end to the war would be a nice birthday gift as well. Mobius 1, engage.
Look, if you want me to kill a bunch of people, just say so, okay?
Silver Bridge.
I mean, that is only half the missions, but that is half the missions.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 180. AA guns destroyed. Tank destroyed. Fox 2.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it until I was on it. That's my fault.
The outcome of the war rests on you, so stay focused on what's at hand. Remember, survival is paramount. Good luck to you all. And Mobius 1, an end to the war would be a nice...
Yeah, no, that blended in so hard, I did not see it until it was way too late. Like, that was not happening.
Missed. Heads up, enemy radar strike.
Yes, can I have one war crime, please?
Bridge at Vector 020, 4 miles. Bandit confirmed at Vector 180.
That's true, plus just it's the STO positive. Plus the story.
Destroyed. Fox
War
2.
crimes. God, I can still barely see it. I know it's there and I can still barely see it. At least Sam's are yellows instead of grays now.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
No, I'm just dumb, apparently. Played too full. I have to get in my I suck at video games quotient for the day.
Tank destroyed.
Take 9, get through, we took damage. Just hang in there, Bravo 2.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, we're gonna launch a war of conquest. Okay, we're losing.
Mobius 1, take all the glory. Bag a couple of kills, too.
Nice music, by the way.
Target hit.
We've taken it. We lost this one to battleship fire.
Tank destroyed.
Hang in there. Don't give up.
I wasn't gonna say anything, Bragwin. Now, the really sad thing is that has a lot of applicable things other than recent history.
Tank destroyed.
You know, that time, that was me trying to be cool. That was very much on purpose. Last time, I just didn't see the damn thing.
Fox 2.
Screw it, I'm gonna do it at a bad angle. I'm gonna do it at a bad angle. Yeah! That is me trying to be cool. I could have just tried to do a straight run, but I wanted to do it at a bad angle, so that way I would have to correct my turn while doing it.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 210.
Going straight.
Because, damn it,
Fox 2.
I'm not a bad pilot. I used to be better, obviously, but,
Victor 290 on the nose.
you know.
Combat engineers, destroy that bridge before reinforcements arrive.
Oh yeah, I gotta destroy a bridge, right. Where's the bridge? Which bridge are we talking about?
Tank destroyed.
Did we get the battleship that time?
Need close air support now.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
There we go.
Ship sunk.
We've gone well above 3 positives for music. But 3 generic positives for music? That's a tough question, honestly.
Who could have ever imagined the ISAF hit these guys? Thanks for the save.
Tank destroyed. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed.
Yeah, I'm using a controller.
I'm taking damage.
You can tell by how smooth my movements are. Right there, see? This is some good music. It's definitely at least 2 positives.
Submerged municipal area. Victor 270 on the nose.
I remember the sunken city. From 7.
AA guns destroyed.
I don't care if it's a long
We have given song positives before. That's a thing. It's just damned rare.
Confirmed at Victor.
Because it's really, like, there's actually a really dumb reason why it's so rare. It boils down to the fact that if it's not so rare, then it's going to start inflating the value of a lot of games. You know what I mean? I've had to hold myself back from giving single positives to songs when we were going through the Mega Man series, for example. Because I knew what kind of a knock-on effect that would have on the entire review system. That being said, there are several Final Fantasy games that are going to get song positives, so we'll see.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Tank destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
Hard left, hard left. Squeeze off exhaust. You're in too deep. Bandit down.
No, Richard? I mean, it might have gone lower, if that's what you mean.
We're moving in via highway
Why is it
2.
not?
Tango 2, take the lead.
I mean, from what I understand, the Ace Combat series was always doing well, but 4 was like the success story of the franchise.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Like, I was reading up a little bit on it during my lunch break while I was eating, lunch. And I saw that there was a lot of push to really go through the series. Come on, game! Okay, whatever. In between 4, 5, and 0. And then there was like a misstep, and then they tried to go back to 4, 5, and 0.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
But anyways, I'm getting a little off topic. The point is, 4 was the big one, right? I did eat lunch. It was a bowl of cereal. Delicious bowl of cereal.
Mobius 1, Fox 2. Tank destroyed. Missile hit.
Assault Horizon. Yeah, that sounds like it. God, we have so much air superiority here, it's kind of silly.
Johnson Memorial Bridge destroyed. They're cut off now. Mobius 1 hit.
Oh my god, enough!
Missile break.
Hear it, you piece of garbage. They're on my ass. I'm not sure how well 7 sold. 7 was a while ago, though, wasn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure that was a premiere run. Like, we played that when it came out, or at least close to it.
Don't get shot down over the city.
There isn't much we can do from this
I
position.
didn't think so. Let's ignore the other sub.
Reach the landfill.
Still okay.
No, Richard.
Tank destroyed.
I've vetoed the game, and
Vehicle destroyed.
my family doesn't really have time for games in the strictest
Tank
sense.
destroyed.
Sorry, I can't.
4 million. Jesus! Yeah, Ace Combat 7 did extremely well then. Where the hell is our Ace Combat 8?
Fox 2, Fox 2. Tank destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Like, that's crazy. That's crazy good. I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it until people recognize it as true. 7 digits on sales figure is really good. Like, really, 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 really good. Is it in development? Cool.
Tank destroyed.
Tango 4 here. Landed south of the landfill. Moving on to securing our headquarters.
That's exactly why I keep hammering that point in so much, Walker. Not that anybody will ever listen to me. But people who think that 4 million in sales is bad do not have a brain or an attachment with reality. To be blunt. Now, granted, there's, like, some malleability there. But, like, there's also ranges. Any game, whether indie or AAA, which sells in the 7-digit range, is a really, really well-selling game. Now, if you manage that as an indie developer, holy crap.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
I mean, I remember being pretty frustrated, Yura, so I'm kind of with you on that.
Mobius 1 shot down a chopper. Tank destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
No spoilers to Quack, but I am glad you're liking it.
Nice kill. We lost contact with Bravo 5.
7 felt like it was trying to make a big message, and I'm not sure it succeeded at that, you know?
Pursue the chopper.
Yeah, go ahead, Czar, hit me. I may not have a good answer for you, but I can try. Oh, my neck. Think we can hit B? I don't think we can hit
Hard
B.
enemy radar spike.
Has the Supreme Commander seen yet? He's getting his wife and daughter from the shelter. Trying to gain some more time.
Out of missiles. Nice kill.
Yeah, no, exactly, Judo Jerk. I was like, message! And I'm like, okay.
We're on site.
What's the message?
Enemy radar spike.
Like, there's something vague about, you know, information and misinformation and who are our enemies, really? But, like,
Bandit behind.
that being said, the IFF mission was pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie to you. One of the hallmarks of that game, I would say. That and shooting our own jackass immediately after the mission started. So I can't... Okay.
Mobius 1. 5 aircraft are closing in at high
God
speed.
damn it, I'm out of missiles and everything.
Looks like they've come to make a last stand for Aruja. Let's settle this once and for all. Leave the choppers to the others. You can end this war.
I already did. Do I have to fight these people? I do. Alright, whatever. Yeah, let's go reload. Screw this nonsense. I'm gonna go end this war. Bye. Get drones. They really liked drones. Look, I just want the Yellow Squadron to be as disappointed as humanly possible every time they see me. They're like, there it is, the greatest pilot. Our battle will be legendary. Where's he going? Is he... And they just stare, you know?
Mobius 1, perform. Mobius 1, you are cleared for...
Checkpoint. Let's do it. I mean, if you think about it, Warp Core, even the ships hiding in the sunken city that can only be hit from certain angles, I remember that distinctly from Assassin's Creed 7. From Ace Combat 7. Look, too many games have AC, okay? The most fun, Yura? No. But I enjoyed it, for what it was.
Engages a formation. No single ship attacks.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
So I'm trying to remember my buttons here, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Mobius 1, missile! Missile!
Missile, break.
Yep, Armored Core 7.
Missile! Break! Break!
Locked on. Hard enemy radar spike.
Mobius 1, incoming missile. Missile.
Bye to Quack. Do we have to kill all these jackasses? Oh god, I just noticed we are timed.
Mobius 1.
Oh, whatever.
Radar lock.
I don't know why I keep forgetting my frickin' buttons. That's on me. Yeah, my allies are like, you got this, right?
Hard enemy radar spike.
Jesus. You see that maneuver he just pulled? I haven't even hit any of them yet, Dark Prince Riven. I don't know. There, I have now hit one. Die, monsters. You don't belong in these skies. It's not for our hands that we are once again given wings. We were made this way by developers who wish to pay us tribute. Tribute? You fly on people's souls! And
6 o'clock.
and make them redo entire missions because there's no mid-mission checkpoints in this game. Perhaps the same can be said of all villages.
He's at my 6.
Fox 1, Fox 1.
Ah, I give up. Two down.
Fox 1.
Mobius 1, he's on your tail.
Fox 1, Fox 1.
Mobius 1.
So, obviously that's kind of a long-term question, Czar, but the problem is it doesn't really work that way, as bizarre as that sounds.
Missile warning. Break. Fox 1, Fox 1.
Mobius 1, he's on you. Turn hard.
So, think about it like this.
Bandit at 5 o'clock.
You invest in Company A. Company A makes more money. Cool. And then makes more money. Cool. And then makes more money. Cool. And then doesn't make as much money. Okay. But then it makes a little bit more money, but then it doesn't make as much money. Some of the investors get scared out. They start to bail. They go invest in Company B. Company B starts to make more money. Cool. Starts to make money. Cool. Starts to make less money. Okay. And then people bail. And you're starting to see the pattern here, right?
Fox 1.
Now, the bigger question,
Bandit at 5 o'clock.
what's really being asked here, is what happens when the entire market's bubble gets too big to sustain? And the answer is, who knows? Nobody knows what happens. Everybody knows that's coming. Everybody knows that day is coming. Nobody knows what's going to happen when it finally hits. There are some people who are actually smart at the upper ends of the financial echelons who actually do have some ideas on that matter.
Missile.
But, again, who knows?
Tango 8 here. We're in control of the Erosion headquarters.
Mobius 1 shot down the 5 aircraft that appeared. Air superiority is ours. You made it through alive, Mobius 1.
We did it. We beat the game.
Attention all Erosion troops. Cease fighting and surrender at the following. The Central Park Tennis Court. The National Library's Courtyard Fountain.
Happy birthday.
We found a woman and girl sheltering in one of the choppers that got left behind. Now what looks like a male officer remains really big rank civilians. Relay that on to HQ, will ya?
So I want to watch the replay of this nonsense.
On September 19th at 1200 hours, Erusia accepted the ISAF terms for surrender. Our victory came at an extremely high cost in casualties.
I mean, I always figured the ace combats would be about a day each. That's about on schedule there. Wait, I just realized I don't think the bridge is visible, so I can't see my... Ah! Well, whatever. I went under the bridge, damn it. Well, now I'm just irritable. Ah!
Yellow 13's body vanished into the blue skies, never to return to Earth. Only a single handkerchief fluttered down from the sky where he disappeared. The faint scent of perfume. The barkeep's daughter and I had followed the squadron this far. Each of us had our own thoughts as we buried that handkerchief. It no longer mattered to me whether that was 13 or 4's grave. Their memories blurred together as one, and left the realm of reality like a dream. The terms of surrender were accepted that day, and the war was over.
There was a surrender. Money! You're gonna get paid! Also, random thought. I like a good military campaign story. I just commented on that. But am I the only one who would love, like, a Mech Warrior Mercs kind of a thing set in Ace Combat? Like, think about it. Don't worry, there will never be another war again. Yeah, customizing your loadout, leveling up your crew, taking missions, gaining rep.
A group of young Erusian officers have taken over Megalith, the superweapon that was under development. Megalith is a rocket launch facility that can shoot down asteroid fragments in orbit. The only way to destroy this highly dangerous and fortified facility is to hit it from the inside. Follow the missile port grooves to find the 3 generators deep within the facility.
Oh my god.
The generator generators to access the central heat vent. Once inside, destroy the giant missile in the central silo. An infiltration unit will secure your escape route. Their plan calls for waiting until the generators are offline, and then taking over the sub-control room once the blackout hits. Enter this rat's nest with full confidence that the unit will get you out again.
Will they?
It's highly likely that this will be your final mission. Remember, we need heroes after the war, too. Make it back in one piece.
No promises. Cool. Yeah, I noticed no music during the briefing. It's okay, I'm gonna buy the best ship in the game. The S-37A. No, we're down here. Whatever, let's do it.
Good morning, troops. I have an important announcement.
Hi, Lunaruth. Time to blow up the Death Star.
Sky Eye here. All Mobius aircraft report in. Mobius 2 on standby.
Mobius 3 through 7 on standby.
Mobius 8 on standby. Preparations are complete, ready for battle. All aircraft follow Mobius 1.
I see them, John. Tally ho, commanders. You're not gonna believe this, John Louis. All of them have ribbon insignias.
Mobius 1, engage. Mobius 13,
Mobius 9, engage. Mobius 1, get out of there. Only a Rogine fighter should be flying this airspace. Sweep them from our skies. Damn phantoms.
Bravo 1 here. All teams are on the 13th floor. But we can't get the sub-control room to open. It's an electronic lock. We'll hold the position until the generators are destroyed. So hurry up.
here they come. Don't let the enemy get through panel K.
Altman, use your hand grenade.
No. God damn! How the hell am I supposed to do that? Okay, okay. Oh. Can't even tell what I'm aiming at either.
Sky Eye here. All Mobius aircraft report in.
Mobius 2 on standby.
It sort of started the whole franchise, Bragwin.
8 on standby.
One particularly large asteroid did collide with the planet and started the events of the whole series.
Mobius 1.
I see them, John. Tally ho, commanders. You're not gonna believe this, John Louis. All of them have ribbon insignias.
Mobius 1, engage.
Mobius 7, engaged.
Mobius 13, engage.
I need some help. Only a Rogine fighter should be flying this airspace. Sweep them from our skies. Damn phantoms.
Bandit at 5 o'clock.
Bravo 1 here. All teams are on the 13th floor. But we can't get the sub-control room to open. It's an electronic lock. We'll hold the position until the generators are destroyed. So hurry up.
Here they come. Don't let the enemy get through panel K.
Altman, use your hand grenade.
Damn it! It's got a flamethrower!
Shoot, shoot. Over by the stairs.
Break. Missile.
I'm on his tail. Damn it, a missile. He's at my 6 o'clock.
Don't give up. Our air support will do something.
I like how the people in here are just vindictively and spitefully launching missiles at who knows what across the whole continent. Just being dicks about it. Or maybe they're trying to attack us with the missiles, which is honestly even stupider in several ways.
Get him off my back!
Yeah, no, this is some One-Winged Angel stuff right here. You've lost, but I'm gonna take you with me. I could not do this from third person. Anybody can do that? My hat's off to you. That's crazy.
It's still okay.
Why is it off to the side? Oh, that's why. I see it. I see it.
Get him off my back! They've got us trapped! The enemy's at Panel B!
A path of retreat's been cut off. We're trapped.
Okay.
Charlie 1 here. We can't hold it any longer. We're pulling back. No, don't give up yet. Charlie 1, come in. Where are you? We'll be annihilated soon. Have they blown up that generator yet?
Working on it. Definitely got a lot of time to do this if I wanted to.
Get every damn one of those ISAT planes. She's MI6. It's still okay.
That looks like a closed door.
Watch your tail, watch your tail.
He's behind me.
Missile, turning hard right.
I'll take over.
Do I see the arrows on the map? Kinda? Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I know. I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about.
Mobius 1, he's on you. Turn hard.
Until you pointed it out, though, no, I did not. Where's my entrance?
I can't shake him.
No, I'm gonna bail. I'm gonna bail. Just came at that from a bad angle. I couldn't tell where I was aiming for. Couldn't tell what I was aiming for. Cycle around. I haven't actually reloaded yet, so I haven't actually entered cheating on this mission. I'd love to do this without reloading a save state. So we'll see. There it is.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
All right, the panel's open. Break through. Break through. Get the sub-control room under control. The exhaust vents are open. Hurry up. The planes are plunging in any minute now. We'll get those panels open. Don't let those pilots die.
Okay, whatever. I got other stuff to do. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna catch a missile. I'm just gonna gave that one up there. What are you doing, game? Jesus Christ. No loads. That's right, I'm a hero. I killed hundreds and hundreds of... Wait. Yeah, and time. That's well.
The once familiar scent of burning jet fuel has long since faded away. What was once Yellow Squadron's runway is now just a local highway again. I write this letter to you now. I know it must have brought him unexpected joy to have an opponent like you at the end of that meaningless war. At least that's what I want to believe. Only you, the pilot who shot him down, can confirm this. And so, I write to you.
I'm gonna get revenge on you someday. And then we get shot down by someone, and he's like, I'm gonna get revenge on that guy someday. And then he gets shot down, I'm gonna get revenge on that guy. What? That sounds like mute territory. We did it. We beat the game. Yeah, that's true, Dark Prince Revan, but you know what's also on their soundtrack, Dark Prince Revan? All of the vocal tracks from FF7, or sorry, from FF8, 9, and 10, those are still copywronged to hell and back. Vocals are almost always copywronged by someone somewhere. So, we're just gonna be safe. Alright, well this is going. Hey, we've only reviewed 2 flight sims before now, so we're gonna double that number now. TIE Fighter, Star Trek Shattered Universe, and these. What kind of game is it, Lunareth? It is, I don't know, Chemic. Is Ace, I almost said Assassin's Creed again. Is Ace Combat 7 on the list? Oh, gotcha. No, I don't think I've heard of that one, Linearith. Hey, Valerian. Yeah, I think this game's going to score pretty decently. It only irritated me a bit. I know that sounds so pathetic, but take it. Take it for what it's worth. Most first games are far more irritating than this. No, Ace Combat 7, Chemic. We're playing Ace Combat 4, like right now. Unless... Hang on a second. I think I know what's going on here. Yep, okay, so... Yeah, that's because we cheated. Normally, what happens is we don't actually acknowledge donations of a certain quantity until a little over 30 days has passed, 30 business days to be more precise, for various protection, financial, and bank-related reasons. It's just another layer of safety. Pretty basic stuff. But the thing here is that we were playing Ace Combat 5 and 0 now, right? So I decided to just kind of be like, okay, fine, here. So the list actually hasn't been updated yet with the donation that technically hasn't gone through yet. Sense, Mike? Yeah, save, sure. Why not? No, it's okay, Eternus. It's just the timing was interesting. I have some music while I do a very brief audit here. Hang on. Let me do the audit first here really quick. Then we'll look at a couple other things. Yeah, very technically, the AC on the list should probably be axed. Now, what's going to be funny is if Eternus decides to try and pull something on me and withdraw that donation. GTA 5, Linearith? I believe that was Pancakes. No, GTA 5 was Hazardous. He was the only one who guessed high. By the way, speaking of Eternus not donating any money, thank you very, very much, Eternus. I do always appreciate it. Thank you. If you know what you want those to go, please let me know. I don't remember. Could someone go look up the GTA 5 score and help Linnea with that here? She's allergic to websites, and I don't want her to have to, like, break out in hives, you know? I mean, actually, if you think about it, websites are kind of infectious. That's not really a joke. So, I've noticed a trend. I'll talk about this tomorrow, too. I've noticed a trend in first games. There's usually two broad types of first games, and they're not mutually exclusive. Either they're irritating and they're frustrating, but you see some good core elements there. Or they're really, really basic, and so don't have a lot of positives or negatives. Tend to be tighter games. Again, we'll be seeing this with Super Mario Bros. 1, which probably will not have a very high score, but it probably won't have a particularly large number of negatives either. Stuff like that, right? The reason I bring this up is I feel like this is in the latter category. There's not a whole lot of meat on the bones here, but what's there is pretty decent. It's like that one rib that doesn't have a lot of gristle or fat on it, and it's got just a bit of meat, but it's good meat. It got cooked just right. It's like, it's like a bite of meat. New Lorium, rib games. I'm joking. I have put ribs in a stew, and rib meat in a stew. +5 to story. Chicken? Ugh. 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 Hang on, let me let my elitism ooze off of me a little bit more here. Oh yeah, I should probably close the guessing game here. There we go. I am frozen! Is that better? No, Lunarith, no. I mean, I guess I could? Let's see how long it takes me to do my post-stream wrap-up. The Ice Age! PM Triox. See, that's what you call a triple step joke. Alright. Well, normally my streaming days end at 7 EST. Two and a half hours from now, Warp Core. Pretty sure I'm 9 hours a day. Well, I'm 9 hours streaming. I obviously work more than that. So don't think I'm trying to take it easy or anything like that. Oh, absolutely, Kamek. There's a lot of directions they could take that. But of course, it would have to involve the cat, which ironically limits them substantially. But, you know. Alright, what else we got? What else we got? Versus, no, sure, trial mission. What is this? Sure. Nope, it has to be a cat. The only reason Stray was as financially successful as it was is because it came out in kind of a dead air period, and because it was a cat. Oh my god, what am I flying? This thing's a... Oh god, what am I in? What plane am I in? Ugh. This is stark after the previous plane I was just in. Whatever this thing is. This thing's just the worst plane ever. Oh my god, look at this thing. Terrible plane. Oh god, it's awful. I spit on it. I spit on it. Exactly just the worst plane in the universe. In all sincerity, the controls do feel different. I don't know if that's just because we're going ludicrously slowly or what. Although I was just doing that, so I don't know. Look, this plane is garbage. That's all I'm saying, okay? I wouldn't feed this plane to my worst enemy. Die, monsters. Yeah! Okay, so we're just gonna move on from that immediately. Oh, okay, so mission select. Yeah, okay. So what is SP? Oh, it's a New Game Plus. Interesting. A terrible New Game Plus. It must be destroyed. Oxygen not included. Forza Horizon. Armored Core 6? 1,875? Help me out here, Turnus. So weaponry, money, and aircraft carried over. 6. Okay, you got it. I legitimately don't remember Warp Core. Did 7 have this? Yeah, I think we have to beat it on hard in order to get expert, and then we have to beat it on expert to get ace.
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies. But I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them.
They built like 5 cannons to destroy those stupid things.
Brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in
Oh
some
yeah, can I skip
faraway
these?
land.
I can. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Four years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF-04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward-deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position. Here is the current sitrep and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several bear bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time, hence our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
Thank you, Walker. Always. As I say, didn't everybody have like an anti-Ulysses thing? Like, wasn't that a big thing? As everyone's like, oh crap, I gotta build a weapon to break Ulysses up. And then they did. Walker is putting that towards. I kid. FF7R1 and the Kingdom Hearts block. Yeah, everyone's just doing their own thing. That's probably what happened in real life, honestly. Thank you, Walker. All right, let me wrap up this audit. We gotta get on with this. I don't need anything else done today. I gotta get on with this. All right, so. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Very logical, but very, very dumb, right? Like, hey, everyone, a giant meteor is going to hit France. So only people in Europe are going to bother with it. Everyone's just be like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's France. Nobody cares. We're over here. We got other stuff going on. God, that would be funny, Blade-Javal. First past the post. No kidding, DM Triox. Ah! It's not my fault the French are so damn sexy, okay? It's the accents. What do you want from me? So, you know how I don't give negatives to games because of hardware issues? Even though it's something that is demonstrably and objectively bad, I don't give a negative for something they couldn't help at the time. Well, it's time to prove that, because I'm going through the audit right now, and I would love to give this game a negative for graphics. For blurry, indistinct, brown crap. But I'm not going to, because it's a PS2 game. Proof positive. Also, I mean, obviously I don't do that, and there's a good reason why I don't do that. But I don't give these kind of negatives to these kind of games for this kind of reason. Drakengard's a little different. Drakengard was designed badly, in addition to being an ugly PS2 game. Like, picture any map in Drakengard for a second. Or, even better, one of the indoor maps from Drakengard. Honestly, probably still not, Blade-Javal. Because once again, that just kind of buys into the idea, like, let me put it to you this way. I'm not going to give a negative to an early NES game, even if later NES games know how to use the hardware better, right? There's a reason that precedents exist. That's one of those, well, let's not go down that particular slope kind of things. So, the textures are bad, which is my primary complaint, because it's a early PS2 game. I think early... When did this come out? I shouldn't say it's an early PS2 game. It looks like an early PS2 game, whether it is or not. 2001. Early PS2. Possibly Eternus? So, please don't kill me, Eternus. Okay, fine, you can kill me. Let me at least send all my money to my sister before you kill me, okay? Like, could you do that for me? Are we cool? I am not going to give the replayability positive. Any of them. The second one is covered by New Game Plus itself, so no double dipping. The third one obviously doesn't qualify. And the first one? Half the missions are the boring score missions. Sense, mate? In short, the things that are replayable are actually already given their positives. In fact, I've given them 2. Sorry. Notes here. That's it, actually. So that leaves us with a terrible, truly terrible score. Of, whatever. Why can't I do math in my head all of a sudden? 13. I think. Yeah, 13. I'm right. Plus 13 to gameplay, which is, I think, might actually be a record holder for this particular thing. Hang on, give me 1 second. Let me pull up the flight games here. So that's 5 and delete. Yeah, that is actually the most gameplay positives we've ever given a flight sim. That's, sad? But appropriate. I mean, I love TIE Fighter, but TIE Fighter suffers the same problem that Dragon Age Inquisition does, and many, many, many other games. It's good until it stops being good. Checking some math. Okay. So let's see how this actually lines up to everything else here. Oh no, Pancake didn't vote. What are we gonna do? Who are we gonna tell? Who's gonna fix this? 7 was previous system, so I don't know is the answer. Or not applicable might be more accurate. 0.82, so not as good of a story as TIE Fighter, but better story density than TIE Fighter. And better ratio than TIE Fighter as well, at 85%. Gameplay, like I said, is better. It's probably going to be a higher density. Oh yeah, that's a much higher density than TIE Fighter was. And almost identical gameplay ratio as TIE Fighter. That's funny. Can I get a drum roll, please? Here's its immediate competition. Star Trek Shattered Universe at -34. TIE Fighter got 40.78. And Ace Combat 4 got 50. 2.09. Which means that's going to Panka. Lord Strigods. Yeah, that actually honestly tracks. That probably sounds low, and once again, if it does, then I'm not conveying the system correctly. That's pretty solid. Anything over 0 is good. Anything about to the in that range is kind of averagely good. But honestly, for something like this to be, this is clearly a first game, and it's an early PS2 game. So early console, rebooting the series, not super great, still net positive. That tracks, right? That sounds exactly where it should be, my opinion. This is real talk. I was honestly expecting this score to be closer to like 0 or in the negatives. So make of that what you will. Oh wow, I'm not gonna even do that. Now 5. We'll see 5 tomorrow. I got some paperwork to do. See you guys.